very good morning to my supervisor, Dr. Naja, and my panel, Btmu. Hello everyone. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Chia Qin Yuan and I'm from FTT faculty, taking the courses 3 BTMI, where my matrix number is B062210564. So today I will present my final project, which is my thesis is Cashless Payment Innovations, a study of touch and go e-wallet in Malaysia. I will begin the presentation with the background of the study. The main point is an introduction to digital payment and e-wallets. The evolution of financial technology has transformed how people and businesses conduct transactions globally, moving towards a cashless society. Digital payments, especially mobile-based e-wallets, have become increasingly prominent in Malaysia as a result of technology investment. Among the leading e-wallets platforms in Malaysia, Touch and Go e-wallet stands out as a key player in the country's cashless payment ecosystem. Touch and Go growth and transitions. Touch and Go was originally launched in 1997 as a smart card for toll payments on highway, designed to reduce congestion and improve the efficiency of toll collections. Over time, its scope expanded to transportations, parking facilities, retail outlets, establishing itself as a reliable cashless payment method for Malaysians. In 2017, Touch and Go Singapore had partnered with N Group, formerly N Financial, to launch the Touch and Go e-wallet, making the transition from a physical card system to a mobile-based digital e-wallet. This partnership enabled Touch and Go e-wallet to provide a wide range of services, including QR code payments, bill payments, insurance purchase, investment, and even microfinancing options, contributing to its rapid growth. Next, Touch and Go e-wallet's popularity and expansions. As of 2024, Touch and Go e-wallet has gained over 21 million registered users, and it's accepted at more than 1.2 million merchants points across Malaysia. The platform growth is attributed to strategic partnership with various retailer, restaurant, online platforms, and public service providers. The rise in the smartphone usage, increased internet penetrations, and the government digitalization initiative have greatly contributed to the widespread adoption of e-wallet in Malaysia. So we are moving to the next session, which is problem statement. Although mobile payment, especially e-wallets like Touch and Go e-wallets, have become increasingly popular worldwide, the adoption rate and continuous usage of this system in Malaysia face several challenges, such as a lack of understanding regarding the key factors that influence user decision, including perceived usefulness, ease of use, trust, security, and social influence. Despite Touch and Go e-wallet being one of the leading platforms, certain demographic groups and regions still exhibit lower adoption rates, and many users abandon the service after initial use due to barriers like security concerns, lack of trust, and insufficient perceived value. Furthermore, existing studies mainly focus on general factors or specific demographic segment without considering the local cultural, technological, and economic context, which make it necessary for this study to address these gaps and investigate both initial adoption and long-term usage of the platform, ultimately contributing to more effective user engagement strategies and the development of features that cater to use evolving needs. So I will move on to the next part, which is research objective and research questions. So we have 4. Number 1 is to identify the factors affecting adoptions of Touch and Go e-wallets among Malaysian users, to analyze the relationship between perceived ease of use, perceived usefulness, and user intention to use the platform. Next, to investigate the influence of trust and security on the continuous touch of Touch and Go e-wallets, to examine demographic variables like age, income, education, and in relation to e-wallets usage patterns. So the questions: what are the factors that influence the adoption of Touch and Go e-wallet in Malaysia? How does perceived usefulness affect user intention to adopt and using Touch and Go e-wallet? What role does perceived use play in the adoption and continuous usage of Touch and Go e-wallets? And how do trust and security concerns influence user adoption and continued usage of Touch and Go e-wallet? So the next, the significance of study. This study provides valuable insights into the adoptions and continuous usage of Touch and Go e-wallet in Malaysia, contributing to the field of digital finance. By understanding the factors that influence mobile payment adoptions, the research helps improve financial inclusion for underbanked and unbanked populations in the country. It also provides recommendations for improving the user experience, making the e-wallet platform more user-friendly and engaging. Policymakers can use the finding to design policies that promote digital payments and financial literacy. Additionally, this study fills gaps in the existing literature by focusing specifically on Touch and Go e-wallets, which has not been intensively researched. Finally, the finding offer actionable insight for businesses and service providers to enhance their marketing strategies and customer engagement, leading to higher adoption rates. So we will move on to the next chapter, which is Chapter 2, Literature Review. Overview of digital payment and e-wallets. Digital payment system, including e-wallets, have transformed financial transactions globally. Touch and Go e-wallets is a major platform in Malaysia, supporting cashless payment and contributing to the country's digital economy. Next, TAM, which is Technology Acceptance Model, proposed by Davis in 1989, suggests that users adopt technology based on its perceived usefulness and ease of use. These factors are crucial in influencing mobile wallet adoptions. Next, UTAUT, an Unified Theory of Acceptance and Use of Technology, developed by Venkatesh at 2003, adds social influence, facilitating conditions and performance exponentially to TAM, helping explain mobile payment adoptions. Next, trust and security. Trust is vital for digital wallet adoptions. Concerns about security, example data breaches, affect user willingness to adopt and continue using wallets. Next, incentive and rewards. Incentives such as cashback and discounts encourage users to adopt and remain loyal to mobile payment platforms. Touch and Go e-wallets use rewards to retain users. Social influence. Social influence, the impact of peers and family, affect this decision to use mobile payment, especially in society with high digital literacy. Last but not least, demographic factors and digital literacy. Age, income, and education influence adoption of mobile wallets. Younger, more tech-savvy individuals are more likely to use e-wallets. Digital literacy is essential for effective use of these platforms. So for the last chapter that I will present today is Chapter 3, Methodology. We begin with the research design. This study used a quantitative and cross-sectional research design to examine factors influencing the adoptions and continuous usage of Touch and Go e-wallets in Malaysia. The research design allowed for the collection of numerical data, which can be analyzed to test the relationship between different variables. Research framework. The study integrates the technology acceptance model and unified theory of acceptance and use of technology. The independent variable, including perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use, trust, security, incentive and rewards, social influence and facilitating conditions, while the dependent variable is continuous usage intentions. Population and sampling. The target populations includes Malaysian residents aged 18 and above who are familiar with Touch and Go e-wallets. The study used purposive sampling to select respondents who have used the platform at least once in the past 6 months. A total of 400 until 450 respondents will be surveyed to ensure statistically reliability. And the next, data collection method. A structured questionnaire will be used for data collections. The questionnaire will be distributed online using platforms like Google Forms, reaching participants through social media, Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and university mailing lists. The data collection will last for 4 weeks. So I will carry on. The development of the research instrument. The questionnaire will consist of 4 sections: demographic information, perception-based construct, continuous usage intentions, and open-ended feedback. The Likert scale 1 to 5 will be used to assess responses, ensuring ease of measurement for all constructs. Pilot study. A pilot study will be conducted with 30 participants, matching the target populations. The purpose is to evaluate the clarity, structure, and reliability of the survey instrument. Adjustment will be made based on the feedback and initial result. Validity and reliability. Content validity will be ensured through expert review, while construct validity will be assessed using exploratory factor analysis (EFA). Reliability will be tested with Cambridge Alpha to confirm the internal consistency of the questionnaire. Last, data analysis technique. The data analysis will be using SPSS software. Techniques like descriptive statistics, exploratory factor analysis, correlations analysis, and multiple regression analysis will be used to analyze the data and test the hypothesis. That's all from me. Thank you.